So I'm saying goodbye to Halloween. Everything's going down. It's going to be a big job, and it's going to take me most of this week to get it down. This was my living room, and I still have my monsters up, but I've taken everything off the table. Still working on it. Those cobwebs on the chandelier was a job. So what I do is I work on getting everything down, and right now I'm just kind of piling it on the floor, and then I'm going to bring in my bins and pack it all away. And then I'm going to set my table for Thanksgiving. This is not fun. Well, I'm still deconstructing, and I don't feel like I'm getting that far, although I've been working on it forever. This is that table that I had all the light up specimen science jars, and I dumped all that, and I got to rinse everything off, and yeah, everything's a mess, and I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I know it'll get there, but look at that. It's just horrible. But I don't want to say it's coming along, but I got the spider webs off the chandelier, which is good. I had to cut them off. What a job. And I took that witch down, and look at her. I just said, look at her. She's sitting there so smug, like she owns the place. Yeah, I set her down, and then I turned back and looked at her, and I'm like, are you kidding me? You're just sitting there like you are something special. And she was really the star of my show. But I took her batteries out, so she can't talk anymore. So just working at everything. And what I'm going to try to do is, as I'm deconstructing, I'm going to try to reconstruct. And I know it sounds weird. I'm a new YouTuber, and I might be sorry for doing it, but I want to pay tribute to Thanksgiving a little bit. So I am going to put up a little Thanksgiving, and then I'm stressing out because I'm thinking, when am I going to start Christmas? I don't know. But I wanted to show you that little witch and her smug little look and the way she's sitting on the couch. All right, you guys, wish me luck. And we'll see what happens. Toodles for now. So I got this table all dusted, and even though I still have Halloween up, look, there's the bats and my gremlins, and I'm going to go ahead and start reconstructing. I know I do things a little off, but let's try it. So I found this table scarf that I've had for years, and I think it's just beautiful. I usually use it at Thanksgiving time, so I'm going to go ahead and place that on the table. I just think this scarf is beautiful. Mom and I picked this up years ago. And I want to say that we got this at Big Lots, and it's probably been 15, 16 years ago, but it's kind of like a tapestry. Isn't it pretty? So that's my table scarf. Now, I don't have any plans. I'm just going to mess around and see what I pull out of my head to dress up this table for Thanksgiving. And this is my grandmother's old library table. It's just beautiful. Okay, I'll be back. So I've had this piece of foliage for years too, and I got this at Hobby Lobby. I've cut it in several pieces. It was a big garland. I use it for everything. Easter, I used it at Halloween, and I'm going to put it around this, and we'll see what I do from there. Well, I got to fix that up a little, but let's see what happens. So I still like to use my jack-o'-lanterns for Thanksgiving and fall. You know, they got the face cut out, my electric little pumpkins, and all I do is turn them around backwards. And I especially like this one because I like the stem. So I want a little light up setting on this table. So I'm going to set him in there, and I'm going to keep this real simple, but this is a pretty little pick that I have, and I'm just going to just pick it right in here. Isn't that pretty? Now I'm not going to do a whole heck of a lot for Thanksgiving because in another week I will be tearing it all down and probably starting Christmas, but I do want to pay homage to Thanksgiving. So there, we got that so far. I don't know what's coming next. I'll figure it out. Okay, so this is what I've done so far. So I placed the pumpkin, the light up pumpkin in there, and I found another one. Oh, the light. Found another one of these picks, and I put it in the back. And then I put a little strand of amber lights up there. It's really hard to see it right now. Ooh, that light. So that's what it looks like. And I will hide that bar right there. And then up here, I had this basket in the family room on the floor. I know it's huge, but I think it's pretty. It's all full of pumpkins and pip berries, and I have some foliage falling out. So that's what I have right now. I think it's going to be pretty. So I've placed 2 candlesticks with the battery-operated candles in it, and not sure that they're going to stay like that. Usually I very symmetrical, so I don't know, because I don't know what's going to go there yet, and I don't know what's going to go down here. So I'm just messing around. But I do like the big basket and this. Okay, we'll see. Okay, well, I'm never happy with anything, so I switch things up, and who knows if it'll stay like this. So I ended up putting this display in the center. It used to be all the way over there. And I put candles side by side, and I elevated one on a little leather book box. And I put the basket of the pumpkins in the back. And then I wanted to bring my clock back out, so I set that there. And then I put these little glass pumpkins here. Well, the one is a glass pumpkin. Thought the colors looked really good with the table scarf. And then I wanted to bring my red pumpkins to just tie in the red with all the orange. So that's what it looks like. Okay, well, I'm going to start packing up some more Halloween, and like I say, I'm deconstructing and constructing at the same time, but at least I feel like I'm accomplishing a little bit when I do it like that. All right, I'll see you guys later. So I'm going to change out the shades of my chandelier. I had the deep red ones on for Halloween. Oh my gosh, I still have my spiders up and my monsters, but I'm going to continue decorating and deconstructing at the same time. So I'm going to put these lighter color lamp shades up, and then I'm going to go ahead and set my table for Thanksgiving. So this is my grandma's old buffet table, and I'm still working on putting things away, but just wanted to show you that in this drawer is where I keep a lot of my table coverings and table runners. And I just roll them up and place them in here. And then over here on the sides, I also have tablecloths too. I have a lot. But I just threw one in the dryer to fluff it up. Our Thanksgiving tablecloth, one of them. And I don't use it too often, but it's very traditional, and I thought I'd go ahead and use it. And I'm going to get it on the table in a minute. Okay, so I have my tablecloth on. Very traditional, and it didn't quite reach from end to end, so I did have to put a plain tablecloth under it. I don't mind. So this is a huge table. I usually have to buy a 120-inch tablecloth, but we've had this one for years, and it brings so many good memories. And I do love it because it has, you can see the turkeys on it and the pumpkins, and it's just very sentimental to me. So I've got that on. A few little wrinkles, but I don't want... Oh, Grim Reaper, stop it. You're going to get put up next. Yeah, he's going to go out of here. He didn't go with Thanksgiving. So, it has a few little wrinkles, but I'm not going to iron it because, you know, by the time I get all the place settings on, you'll never know. So that's our very old linen tablecloth with my turkeys and pumpkins. So, let's get it set. So I went ahead and I put my placemats down, and they're these gold placemats that I bought just last month. They're like plastic, really. I got these at Ross. I thought they'd be pretty for the holidays. So they cover up so much of the table, though. But anyways, I put those down. Now I'm debating which chargers to use, my traditional gold ones or the green chargers that I have bought for Thanksgiving and I used years ago. But I think I'm going to go with the gold. Anyways, that's what I have so far. I wish I had more table settings. My friends do the most beautiful, beautiful tablescapes, but I just don't have the room to collect a lot of dishes. I wish I could because their tablescapes are gorgeous, and I have a tendency to use the same ones and just switch them up a little bit, but I think it'll be pretty. Okay, let's see what happens next. Okay, so I decided to go with these, and they were specifically bought for Thanksgiving. They have acorns and leaves on them. They're just a brown, and I believe we've had these for a while, and pretty sure we got these at Walmart maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know if they still have them. I know I have napkin rings to match. So now I've got to decide on my plates that I'm going to use. So let me go look around and see what I can find. Okay, so I decided to go with these plates. These are just from the Dollar Tree. We don't actually eat on these, but they do look pretty for Thanksgiving, and I think they look really nice on the table. So let's see what else I can find to get this table going. Okay, so I've had these wine glasses for years, and I mean it, probably almost 20 years. Never broke one because, you know why? I don't drink wine. I just like to put them on the table. Now my son's trying to take the Grim Reaper apart with the batteries still intact, so that's what all the noise is about. My little Maggie just does not like that sound, so she's barking at it. So I'm going to go ahead and put my gold silverware back on the table. Okay, so I've got my silverware back on the table. Now this is just some gold silverware we've had for years and years and years. And actually, I have lost a few pieces of it a few years ago when we were all together, the family. I think the grandkids threw it out with their paper plates because we eat on those Chinette paper plates for Thanksgiving, and I think they had their forks on there and just threw them out because I'm missing 2. So I have a salad fork for one place and just a regular stainless steel fork for another. You can't tell unless you know, but I need to find some new silverware. But that's what it looks like. I think it's pretty. Grim Reaper, by the way, has been put away, so you won't hear him anymore till next Halloween. Now I have to figure out a centerpiece. I'll be back. Okay, so this is what I did for my centerpiece. This was that pumpkin that I found at Goodwill. I had in the den, and I thought I'd bring it out for Thanksgiving. It adds a lot of color. It's pretty. And I always put my pheasants and my dogs on the table for Thanksgiving. I do have turkeys, and I will place them somewhere else, but It's kind of like a tradition to put the pheasants and the pointer dogs out. So this is what it looks like. I think it came out really pretty. So I accomplished a little bit of deconstructing today and a whole lot of constructing, I think. So yeah, I still have a mess on the floor. But I got the witch put up, not that witch, another witch, and the Grim Reapers put up, and this stuff I'll just throw in bins. There's nothing really breakable in that. But I was really happy to get this done. And I think it's beautiful. So, constructing and deconstructing will continue. I wanted to show you back over here at the library table how pretty it is at night, all lit up. I just love it. I think it came out beautiful. So I'm happy with everything. And I have a really big haul. Well, not really big, but I have a haul from Amazon, Goodwill, Ross, Walmart, a Christmas haul that I want to bring to you. And that'll happen, I don't know, what's today, Monday? Maybe Wednesday. Maybe tomorrow, who knows. So you guys have a very good day. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to our channel. We'd love to have you as part of our YouTube family. Christmas is coming. There's going to be a lot of decorating going on. I do a lot of Christmas. All right. We'll see y'all soon. Love you guys. Bye-bye.